Back exercise tier list. Here we go. Seated cable row. It's okay. You're not going to build crazy big lats with it. Definitely not. But it is fun to do, especially after like a big grueling back workout. So mid. One arm dumbbell row. I like these. You can really feel your lat engage because you're kind of pulling from that like extended position. So for me, that is pretty solid. Landmine row. These are a step above barbell row for me just because I can feel it in my lats a bit more, just because I like the angle and the leverage. So I'm gonna say these are solid. Conventional deadlift. These are gonna build your traps, maybe your lats, but I wouldn't count on it. So for me, honestly, for building the back, I'm gonna say they're straight crap. Weighted pull-ups. For me, these are number one. These are king of all back exercises ever. 10 out of 10, no notes. You can load them infinitely. They have such a massive like strength and muscle stimulus, and they use your whole body. It's just like the perfect back exercise in my opinion. Just build crazy, crazy lats. Face pulls. Face pulls, I like them, but they're much more centered on like the rear delt, especially. The way this guy is doing them in this picture is kind of making me mad because he's pulling like this, like you're like riding a motorcycle or something, but you want to pull with your thumbs and your elbows leading behind you rather than whatever he's doing in this picture. But with that said, they are very good at what they do, which is building like rear delts and helping your posture. So I'm gonna say overall, for back, they're mid, but for rear delts, they're pretty good. Chin-ups. I like chin-ups. They're just the underhand version of pull-ups. They're fun to do, for sure. They are amazing back builders. Them being unweighted makes them a little inferior to both pull-ups and weighted pull-ups, but they're still extremely good. The pull-up, the overhand pull-up. This is number 2, for sure, because it is really just the weighted pull-up, but without the added weight, so you can't really progress it without just adding reps, and that gets to a certain point where you're just, like, doing 20 plus reps, and it's just endurance work at that point. So, until then, it's super good, but after that point, you wanna switch to weighted pull-ups, for sure. The barbell bent over row. These, for me, I've noticed I have a very hard time like feeling my lats on them, which is annoying. But I think for other people who have an easier time feeling their muscles engage when they pull, they can definitely like throw more weight around and get a better stimulus from them. So they're, for me, pretty good. For others, they're probably very solid. The lat pull down. Lat pull downs are kind of like pull ups light, in my opinion. They're seated and they don't really use your full body, so you get less of like just an overall strength stimulus, so I don't like them as much. And I think for me that puts them in the solid tier, but they're definitely not up there with weighted pull-ups and standard pull-ups.